Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here after the battle. Helm's Deep is not looking the greatest it ever has, and we have Theoden and Aragorn over here who we need to talk to start the next book. We are on book 14 now, chapter 1, and before we get into that we obviously have our Hobbit gift of the day, so let's have a look at what that's going to be. Hopefully something nice, that hopefully 50,200. That or Marks or Madam Hunter's armor would be nice. Maybe relic removal scrolls, since we are supposed to be, after we get out of this sort of instanced area, the plan is to get a new sword and also legendary bow. Yeah, legendary sword and legendary bow, and probably look at upgrading our secondary sword as well to something at level 100 as well. But either way, let's go talk to Theoden, see what he wants us to do.
Victory this day, but our work is not ended.
Okay, so we need to issue Theoden's command to men who own swift horses, there are 3 of them, and treat injured men with healing poultices, 3 of those. So they are probably just going to be around. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, there's quite a considerable amount. The man agrees to ride forth at once. You probably am going to have to heal. Man insists that his injuries are not severe and will not take the poultice. Oh, so that's going to be what's the awkward bit of this is. So we give him 1. That's fine. We're going to have a few people who are like, hey, my horse is, you know, not exactly up for it right now, or regretfully owns no horse swift enough to carry the king's tidings. Yeah, like I was about to say, you know, we'll have people whose horses aren't good enough, or they maybe even don't have a horse now, and people that are going to be stubborn and don't want to take the healing stuff. Yep, regretfully owns no horse swift enough to carry the king's tidings. So, although it looks like there's a lot of, you know, things here, a lot of them are probably not gonna, you know, be what we need. So he's gonna ride forth, that's fine. But yeah, I'm just hoping we don't have to really travel back here, because that's just, I think, gonna be awkward. So we're 2 for 2, or 2 out of 3 on both of them. Hopefully you'll be the 3rd. Owns no horse, that's fine, I'm okay with that. We'll pop over here, there should be some guys. And if we're lucky, one of these will take the healing. Hopefully you'll take the healing and you have a horse, and that would be the perfect way of doing this. Yep, agrees to ride forth at once. So all we need is one more person to be treated. There we are. So the poultice has eased the man's pain. Talk to Erkenbrand on the field of victory outside Hornburg after sunrise. So he is just down here with the Dunlending.
We have wrested victory from the very claw of Saruman.
Okay, so talk to Hama in the field of victory outside the Hornburg. Yep, so he is right here.
It will be a few hours before we ride for the ring of Isengard and its evil master.
And if I remember correctly, we still have one of the Grey Company at Isengard, so we can hopefully get him back as well, because I don't think we ever went back for him, unfortunately. So hopefully he still lives, but now we need to go talk to Deorwine inside the fortress of the Hornburg after sunrise. Is that the guy that got the banner off of us after Gleorwine had gone? Maybe? We haven't really talked to many others inside. Gleorwine is here though. What's up with you?
I will tell you the tale of Hama's heroic stand.
Oh, we have an interlude quest, and that will give us a sword, which is better, but not by much, admittedly, than what we have. But agility and vitality increases are quite good, enough where I'm actually thinking it might be worth it for the moment. So we're going to go do this interlude. I didn't realize there was one. Talk to Gleorwine on the field of victory and complete the interlude, the Doorwood. So that's going to be a session play that we need to do as Hama and level 94. So obviously those swords are a little bit under-leveled, considering this is like level 94, 95 level stuff. But yeah, these are level 95 stuff, and we're obviously 5 levels above that, but it's better than what we currently have, you know, secondary, and stats are good in the end. So let's do this.
Dawn had not yet come. Orcs streamed into the gatehouse, eager to spill the blood of Theoden. One man stood in their path, Hama, the doorward of Theoden.
Okay, so we are Hama. We have 2 skills, so not much to try and work out. These guys are relatively easy, I think. Only 8k, 5,000 damage, and 2 attacks of that. So this is our kind of AoE, more AoE-ish, and that's our single target. So we want to kind of use the second skill. Well, the second skill does less damage, but to more enemies. The first one obviously does more damage to one enemy. So draw upon reserves of strength by focusing on the glory of Rohan. Oh, right.
Hama thought of the glory of Rohan, and his strength was renewed.
That's nice to have as a thing. Just gives you, what was that, like 100,000 health? Something like that. Anyway, these guys are really easy to kill, so... I'm saying that now, I probably will now fail at some point, but... when we've only got 2 skills, I don't have to think about it too much. I just kind of have to press whichever one I have available to me and just hope, really. These guys are doing quite a number on me, though, when you think about how much health I actually do have. But I guess that's, like, one of the nice things about having the Glory of Rohan thing. I haven't really got a healing thing, so we're going to have a few issues if this really comes down to it. How do you have so much health compared to the other guy? Right. Draw upon reserves of strength by focusing on the House of Eol. Eol, however you say it.
Hama thought of the House of Eor, and his strength was renewed.
Hey, again. More strength. So we just have to survive kind of this onslaught, and then occasionally it'll give us some healing, which is nice. I don't really know if circling around them is going to make too much of a difference. I can hope that it will. But I still think they're going to damage me nonetheless. I don't know if you can die in a session play. So it'll be interesting. I guess if I were to just come into this and literally not attack, then yes, probably I would die. But I don't think that is... I think if you do kind of take part, you won't die.
With his back to the door and prepared for the end.
My back is at the door. Thoughts of Leofirth.
I will not retreat from here the tread of a single foot, he cried aloud. A doorward I was, he shouted, and a doorward I remain. Even as he fell, he heard the horn of Helm Hammerhand echo in the deep. Forth the Erolingus! Ride to victory!
Alright, and we're back. For some reason, it brought me back here. I was then invisible, and then I went back to a loading screen. That was very weird.
And so passed Hama, the doorward of Theoden.
Yeah, I was going to say, not 5 seconds earlier if they had come out, that would have been so much better for Hama. So we have this to complete now. That's going to give us some XP, which is nice, hopefully. It should do from what we've, you know, learnt to be a thing. We also have a Rohirrim soldier over here. I don't know what you are. Okay. I don't know why that's happening. I guess I've slightly messed up the quest. Somehow it still thinks I'm doing that quest with conveying the message and healing, but nonetheless, let us do this. Which one do we want? We want the one with agility, vitality, crit rating, and physical mastery. So we'll get that one, and we shall equip it onto here, which should hopefully give us a bit of a boost of health. Not by a massive amount, obviously, but any health is good. An agility increase obviously increases our damage. Also, it's just nice to have a little bit of an upgrade, so that's always good. Now it's time for us to go find Deowine, unless we get distracted once again, which I don't think there's any more quests. Though I didn't even know that quest was there, so I guess what do I know? Alright, so they are mourning. This is going to be really awkward because these guys are now going to be here with their quest rings above their heads. And I'm going to have to try and find... Is that Deowine up here? That's an interior quest location. Looks like that will be it then. So, up this way. I think we'll get off our war steed quickly because that's just very awkward to control on stairs. So I think all we need to do is come up this way, around once again, up where Theoden used to be, but obviously he right now is busy. And it looks, as I said, to be an interior quest location, so we'll have to go inside of here. And J.R.R. is right over here, ready for us to complete this quest.
We spoke
Get us some,
do you remember?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, that gives us some health potions, which aren't... I mean, they're alright. I mean, they're the highest tier we've currently got, but I think you can get level 100 ones, and at least level 95, so... now that we're on level 95 leveling quests, and hopefully the enemies go up to that, we will be able to get those drops, which will be quite nice. But let's just accept that, get the heritage room.
Ready, and I will prepare a place for you.
This is really good though, because you can see we've got like a lot of the almost a million ones over here. Like we have 902,000, 867,000, 636,000, 217,000. 26,800 and 1,000. We also have this 50,200 and this now 318,001, and we've got 2 legendary weapons to do, so that's going to hopefully be able to do those perfectly fine. But right now we need to go talk to J.R.R. and rest before setting out with the company.
I will show you to a quiet corner of the keep where you can rest.
After a short rest, the company sets out for Isengard and finds the road greatly changed.
Okay, let's get on our horse if we're going to be heading over to Isengard. There's an enemy already down here. I'm intrigued by what that is. Okay, so it's a tree. So, let's get onto this. Hopefully this isn't like a really, really long thing. It's an instance, but maybe it won't be like half an hour, because that's more of an epic battle. And I have finished epic battles for now, obviously. So, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I guess we should get started instead of wasting time here. So, follow Aragorn through the mysterious wood. Do you sense it? A presence watches us from among the trees. I think it's not from among the trees. I think it is literally the trees. Now I need to get to the right speed where I'm actually not too fast for them. Problem is, you can only get to like 3 before it starts properly going. Oh, what happened? Right, Legolas, what you seen? Do you hear that? A great sound of crackling timber, or creaking timbers and rustling branches. It comes this way. Should we get off our war seed, just in case? Was that our new sword, the one that's like glowing like that? It is! Oh, cool. It like glows red. They are Ents, yeah. Okay, never thought you'd see Ents, but talk to Gandalf on the road through... Oh, Theoden! I thought I said Gandalf. I mean, they're probably more preferring us than orcs, I think. Even among those who are deemed no more than a legend. These Ents are herdsmen, not warriors. The people of Rohan need not fear them as long as they cause no harm to their flock. There is one in this land that would have done well to heed the Ents before now. If he had heeded them in battle, then he that is lately ended might have come to a different conclusion. It's good for Rohan and all for free folk that he did not take them into account. Let us proceed. There are many miles to go before we reach Isengard. We should probably get on our steed again. Alright, the Fords of Isengard are a sad reminder of the good folk who fell in defense of Rohan. It's always too far away from me. There we are. We're almost to Isengard and bring reports of the valiant sacrifice to the wizard who forced its needs. You will rejoin our companions, or let us rejoin our companions. See, it told me in the next thing, it definitely said talk to Éomer. So I don't know if we're going to go talk to Éomer next, or... What's happening? Hey, see? Horseman approaches from behind us and at great speed. I hear the sounds of swift hoofbeats approaching from behind us. Let us confront this rider before he overtakes us and offers some harm to the king. Right, with airmen, confront the rider. I mean, you're a bit slow. And I can't go that far, apparently. You're supposed to have war steeds. How are you this slow? Oh. Are we who I think we are? Halbarad! And Aragorn is here. It's good to see you again. I know in my heart we will see once more. I did not think to find you in the company of my chieftain Aragorn. Much has happened since we parted, and little of it good. But we only speak of our respective deeds when there is time to breathe. We have found Aragorn between perils, it seems. He had your help at first, and he has us for the second. May it be enough. So we need to talk to Golir, Callanglad of Radanir, and Coronir. Oh, it's been a while. Hi, guys. We shall dismount to talk to you guys. So, Galadir. We meet again. Radanir. Yeah, you probably should have gone with me. It might have made your lives a bit easier. Callanglad. Not long goodbye now. The sons of Elrond bear messages for him and from their father, and Halbarad carries the gift of Arwen. I trust that Aragorn will know what to do with each of these gifts. And Coronir. Yeah, we are about to go to Isengard. It is true. Halbarad has given me much to think about, Tomelod, but we have more reasons to converse with Saruman than I believed. You are right. He has. I can't remember which one it is, but he has one of the Grey Company. I feel confident that we can accomplish anything now that my kinsmen are here. Can it be that the tides turn in favour this day? So, we'll go talk to Halbarad quickly.
I believed we would see each other again, but I did not know it would be so soon.
Well, I'm kind of glad, because it's nice to see you guys.
I have much to think about and little time in which to do so.
Okay, so we'll finish up with that quest, and we will soon be riding along to Isengard in the north, and remaining alert whilst we do so. The Flooded Ring. I guess that makes sense with the kind of... where is Isengard? Oh, it's up here. Okay, cool. We got a little confused because on the map, it's obviously in a completely different section, so it just confuses me. Anyway, though, I think that will be it for the moment. Next time we will head north to Isengard and see if we can also reclaim the member of the Grey Company that is still there with Saruman, if he lives. Hopefully he does. And yeah, I'm also going to possibly look into... Well, I can't right now because I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but once we get to kind of maybe finishing this up and getting back to like a sort of like somewhere like Grimslave, for example, where I've got a Forge Master that I can easily then get back to, because although I've got the travel skills, I can easily get to, you know, one or another places and get back here most likely. I'll probably lose myself. I'd prefer to just stay here for the moment. I think I'll be fine. Names on... There we are. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll worry about our legendary items in the future once we actually get back to somewhere we can kind of relax at. But for now, we're in the middle of a battle, or about to start one at the very least. So I think we'll be fine with our current gear. If not, then we'll just have to probably try again, or I'll probably possibly send some stuff over. Now that I'm level 100, I might be able to get some new jewelry and new armor as well sorted out. But that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.